Hello everyone, this is Tejas Raj from the Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering from the course of Data Science, and I am here to discuss about what is ANOVA techniques. So let's move on. ANOVA or analysis of variance is a powerful statistical of technique used to compare the means of two or more groups. It helps researchers determine if there are significant differences between groups and identify the source of variations. So let's move on. The next is understanding the importance of ANOVA. The first thing is hypothesis testing. ANOVA allows researchers to test hypotheses about the relations between the independent and dependent variables. Second thing is effect size estimation. ANOVA provides a measure of the strength of the relationship between variables known as the effect size. The third thing is decision making. ANOVA results inform important decisions in fields like healthcare, marketing, and manufacturing. So let's move. The next point is assumptions for ANOVA. The first thing is normality. The dependent variable must be normally distributed within each group. Then homogeneity of variance. The variance of the dependent variables must be equal across all groups. Third one is independence. The observations within each group must be independent of one another. The next point is one-way ANOVA. In this, it consists of three levels. First level is identify independent variables. The independent variables has two or more categorical levels. The second point is compute text statistic. Calculate the F ratio to determine if the group means are significantly different. The third level is interpret results. Analyze the p-value to decide if the null hypothesis should be rejected. This one-way ANOVA compares the means across three or more groups based on a single independent variables. The process is like calculate the between group variance which measures the difference among group means. So let's move on. The next one is two-way ANOVA. The first point is main effects. Examine the individual effects of each independent variables on the dependent variable. Then interaction effects. Determine if the effect of one independent variable depends on the level of the other. Interpretation. Analyze the significance and magnitude of main and interaction effects. Let's move on. Then interpreting ANOVA results. First one is p-value, F ratio, and effect size. P-value means determines the statistic significance of the observed differences. Then F ratio compares the variance between groups to the variance within groups. Effect sizes quantifies the magnitude of the difference between groups. In interpretation, if the F ratio is significantly large, it suggests that at least one group means is different. So let's move on. The next one is post HOC test. If the ANOVA shows significance post HOC like Turkey, HSD or any other, help determine which groups differs. As like proceed to HOC test if the overall ANOVA is significant and the conduct pairwise comparison to determine which specific group differs. Then adjust for multiple comparisons. Use methods like Bonferroni or Turkey, as I said, to control for the increased risk of type 1 error. So let's ANOVA in research and applications. The first sector is education, that comparing the effectiveness of different teaching methods. Then medicine, evaluating the efficiency of new drug treatments. Then psychology, investing the impact for various intervention of behavior. Then marketing, accessing the impact of advertising campaign or consumer attitudes. So let's move on. The next we're moving to advantages and limitations of ANOVA. Advantages are versatile for multiple program comparisons, provides a measure of effect size, allows for the analysis of interaction effects. Then the limitations are like requires assumptions to be met, cannot identify the specific groups that differ, may have lower statistical power for small sample sizes. Let's move on. Then we are moving to the conclusion. Powerful analytical tool, ANOVA is a versatile and widely used statistical technique for comparing group means. Then careful interpretation should be take care, like properly interpreting ANOVA results requires understanding of assumptions and effect sizes. Then diverse applications. ANOVA has numerous applications to research, decision making and problem solving. Thank you.